Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Before we start, I just want to wish Cloudteam Company and everybody who works there a happy birthday as the company turns 5 years old today. Just a quick info from myself. My name is Stanislav Kožuharov. I'm the marketing intern of Cloudteam Company. Thank you all for joining this morning's webinar. I'm joined by my colleague Jaap Broekers, who is a practice lead and project manager at Cloudteam Company, and Curtis Johnson, who is the owner and managing director of CDC People. Today's webinar is in collaboration with CDC People, who deliver a fully integrated cloud CRM solution for recruitment agencies and human resource teams in any industry. Before we kick off, just a quick reminder that we are recording today's webinar and we will send the recording out to all our registrants and attendees. Additionally, the recording will be uploaded on the YouTube channel, which is called Cloudteam Company. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat function at the bottom and we will get to those at the end. And Jaap, if you're ready, I will hand it over to you.
Yes, thank you, Stan. And congrats indeed with the 5-year anniversary. Great. Okay, welcome everybody. My name is indeed Jaap Broekers. I will give a demo on the recruitment journey of CTC People. Before I'm going to do that, give you the demo out of Cloudteam Company. We are an implementation partner, but we also recruit people and place people. To give you a quick understanding of the process, first I'd like to show you a little bit how that works. We have a resource request from a customer. We can directly search for candidates and do the candidate management, or if we cannot find the right person, we can create a vacancy, post it on the website or on LinkedIn, and then we receive job applicants, and then we're going to review, and in the end we're going to screen and start the interview rounds, have an assessment, maybe checks, and then to offer candidates. It's a straightforward process. What I would like you to show is that this with CTC People, it's really fast and it really helps you to speed up your recruitment. So imagine that a customer has interest in a Salesforce architect. What we do then first, we go to search. And search for Salesforce. And what we can then see here are many of the people in our database that are actually to Salesforce. And if you click on one of these names, one is the resume. Oh, internet connection unstable. The resume, its availability, you see that it's still unavailable until the March. And if you know that there are a couple of people that you really want to provide and send to customer really in a fast way, because time is of essence, you can click a couple of these people and then send it to attach the CV. And then search for your contact. Stefan, I find you from Jetty Jocks, that's our customer. And then we will send it to the customer. There's one thing. What you can also do is go to your vacancies. And here you see all these that are still open, and you see in which stage they are. Let's go, for instance, a full stack developer. Here you see the vacancy, and you already see some applicants. And what you can then do is also screen the candidates that already applied to a job, or you can score other candidates. Again, if you want to add more, you can add a couple of extra and put it to vacancy, like in the applicants. Now, and then you can basically screen your candidates and have a look at, okay, what is it, what kind of persons are they? Is this indeed interesting, and do you want to propose them to your customer? What we can also do is, if we really don't find the right candidate for the job, then what we can do is we can create a vacancy. Senior Salesforce architect. It's an open position. Closing date will be on the 31st of January. Whatever. Do something, doesn't matter. Start date will be then on that, and date will be here. What will this candidate get? It will get 100 euros, and it will be 150. And we're good to go. So we have created the vacancy now, and now what we need to do, we need to create the ad to post it on either the website or LinkedIn or on Career or whatever you like. In this demo, I will add it to my own website. Okay, then active. And normally you can also add this to make this automized so that this already in place. EU, that was the 31st of December, of January. $50. And we can automate this. Yeah. Savvy. And what is it? Solution architect. And then the content. And I need to copy this because it's HTML. And we're gonna save it. Now we created the ad, and if you go to that ad, and then you have it here again. And then we can basically say, okay, the ad. It's already pre-filled then. There you have everything in place, and then click on save. It will be published to your website. Now, if you go back to the vacancies, no, maybe I should show you. Let me refresh the page. There you go. There it is. This is our own website. This is a iframe, but we can also create other kind of pages, whatever you like. And it's also search engine optimized. But click on view job, then you'll see basically all the details, and then you can click on apply now. So, right. And let's make it Donald Trump. I think he needs to find a new job. You will use my own email address, otherwise he will get that email. Submitting. And we should then receive an applicant here. Okay. It can take a while. But what it does is that if we the application, let's go to another one. Then it basically screens your resume, and it will see. So you will already have that. And let's go to this one, applicant. It will already screen your resume and show you how what the content of the vacancy is. Too bad that it doesn't show up right now. It's always the the same. All right. It doesn't matter. Anyway, here it is. So you see the text of the resume, and you see the whole all the content, and that if you for any of the keywords, you will find it in the search engine. Now, if we're going to go to a candidate, and let's go to one of the vacancies again. And we're going to screen these candidates. Then we're going to say, okay, well, if I click on it, great, anatomy, well, this looks good. She is available, great. I want to add her to the shortlist. Iris, Heart Village, also great. Also want to add her to the shortlist. And here you have the shortlist, and then you can either send it through to the customer to give them directly the resume, as I showed you in the beginning, or we can drop them an SMS message, a text message, and inform them that we want to propose them to a customer, or we can email them. And if you go to that, and they are indeed interested in this vacancy, we can start finding a right date to an interview. Click on it, with me, okay, and if I click on save, and you will see that the stage has automatically changed to interview, and then, well, that interview went well. The second interview, okay, that is then that person, save. We want to do a reference check. It will be done on just before Christmas. Yeah, save, and then the stage should also change, and you also see here activities, and then if we really want to go forward with it, then we on offer, and then we can create a employment contract, of course, and send it to the client, to the candidate, and if the candidate is okay and the client is okay, press it to submit, send it through DocuSign or CongaSign or whatever tool you'd like to have, and then this person actually starts working. What will then happen? You can either onboard this customer in your own company. We're basically gonna do this. We're gonna go more into a type of hire. We have an external resource. We update an employee record, or we create a new employee record. Or this is just an external hire. But that whole process is something that we're not going to show this time, but I would like to show you in the next demo that we're going to provide. And that's more related to Serenum, one of our other partners, but now we're fully focused on the Click Recruitment ATS, and hope you enjoyed the webinar. Are there any questions?
I think there was a question from Jaap de Koning in the chat function earlier.
Mm-hmm. Look at it. Why is the availability not in the list view? I didn't see the exact candidate to screen. What do you mean? Why is the availability not in the list view? Which list view?
In the first screen you showed, if you went to vacancies,
Yes.
now there was a vacancy screen where you only had the right search box and there was no list yet.
Yeah.
Then you started to look at different information on the candidate. Yeah. And if you then did a search on Salesforce.
Yeah.
There is no availability in the list. So you have to go person by person to see each other's availability as you showed in the demo. But it would be nice to have that same availability directly in the listing so you know where to go and not to have to click all the candidates.
That is a matter of configuration, yeah. And this had not been done. Yeah, you can perform on availability search, as Curtis mentioned. You can do that. You can check on this, but here it should also be listed here. That's what you mean, I guess. Correct?
Yes.
Here, so now you do have some of the availability, but it should be listed here.
So
Fair
the
point.
green equals that it's full availability for those dates, and the orange means that they're partially available for those dates.
Yeah. Any other questions? No?
Well,
All right.
thank you very much for the interesting webinar, Jaap. I think that is everything and all the questions were covered. Once again, thank you very much everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed the topic of today, and I hope to see you all on the next webinar. And until then, stay safe, and thank you again for joining.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, guys.